Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant, and today I'm going to talk about the beta release for patch 2.4, The Return. Frontier have made an announcement of the date the beta is going to be made available, and it's actually a pretty short notice. The first week of beta testing then is going to begin on the 17th of August, so actually way less than 2 weeks away. Now, unlike other betas, there is also going to be an open beta stage for this. The first beta, the closed one, is going to be for those who have paid for beta access previously. Then after that, the servers will close and reopen again a few days later, whereupon everyone will be able to gain access to the beta test. The headline feature then for patch 2.4 is of course the Thargoids, and this will be a massive narrative-driven update, and Frontier have already said previously they're going to roll it out in stages. Now, you may be wondering how Frontier are going to avoid spoiling the Thargoid content. Well, that's rather easy. The Thargoid content is not going to be in the beta test. As with all other major updates, there's going to be a whole load of non-headline features. And in previous updates, these have always been pretty significant updates. So there should be plenty of them this time around, and it's these which we'll be testing. Now, Frontier of course haven't confirmed what these are going to be precisely, but they have previously talked about the first iteration of their karma-based crime and punishment update, and they've mentioned that they'd like to get that into patch 2.4. Now, whilst they haven't actually outright confirmed that, they have talked about it on more than one occasion. Now, this is a change that will have major ramifications to how players deal with each other, and it's primarily aimed at griefers. It's not, of course, aimed at players who like to attack other players. It's not aimed at pirates or anything like that. It's basically there to deal with troublemakers. So again, whilst Frontier haven't actually confirmed this is in for patch 2.4, it has been talked about by them on more than one occasion, so it's likely we will see this as part of the ongoing test. Now, as with the lack of Thargoid content, there's also going to be no official live streams for this particular beta. And that's again because Frontier do not want to spoil things. They will instead be doing videos after the event to see player reactions and to see what's been going on within the galaxy. So then, if the Thargoids are not going to make it into beta, when will we be seeing them? Well, apparently they're going to make their appearance on day 1 of the update going to the live servers. Now, we don't have a date for that, but it's unlikely to be too long after the beta test. That said, the beta periods for the previous major updates have been more than a few weeks long, and the fact that this one is going to occur in a number of phases would suggest that the beta may last for quite a while. So at the moment at least, there's certainly more unknowns than there are knowns. But that's perhaps quite fitting considering the number of unknown elements that the Thargoids have so far had in the game during its brief history. Now, I often see a lot of talk saying that the Thargoids are not going to be hostile or that they may not be hostile. That seems contrary to what Frontier have said, whereupon there's been some suggestions from the developers that we should be afraid and that the Thargoids are going to be extremely dangerous, so much so in fact that our ships, that our weapons, that our entire technology will be extremely ineffective against them. Drew Wager's latest Elite Dangerous novel does have something to say on this, and you may want to pause the audio for the next 20 seconds or so if you want to avoid spoilers. Now there, he talks about two factions of Thargoids, one extremely hostile and aggressive, another on the run. And it's those who are on the run who have the intention of using the humans as a meat shield. They're going to place us between themselves and the hostile aggressive Thargoids. Now, I haven't read the book myself just yet, so I'm unaware of the full details, but this is in keeping with the lore of Elite up till this point. Now, with the release of the 2.4 beta in August, it likely suggests that the full release will arrive sometime in September, and that bodes very well for the Frontier Expo, which is due on the 7th of October, as it means we will certainly be seeing content way beyond patch 2.4. So then, a pretty short video, but I wanted to keep you up to date with the latest information. Patch 2.4 of course brings us to an end of the scheduled Horizons releases, so after this point, aside from the core reworking of the game, the future remains a complete mystery. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.